Hi there, my name is Jackie Noyes, and today I'm going to be talking about what makes us humans, what makes us individuals, and what in life and in the world could make us divine spiritual human beings that can connect with each other in a loving fashion instead of how the world is becoming. It's all about hate, gossip and competition, and the world has just become all about fear. And fear is very dangerous, and fear is also very powerful. A lot of people who are in fear can easily be manipulated. Right, so okay, in your everyday life, do you ever stop for 5 minutes to recharge your batteries? Okay, or you could say, do you stop to recharge your mind? Do you ever do that? Do you ever think to do that? I know a lot of people who just sit in front of the TV for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours, sometimes more. And all you're doing is you're sitting in front of this TV for hours and hours on end. All your mind is doing is taking in lots of preconceived ideas that someone else is putting to you. And a lot of these messages are sometimes also on a subliminal level, which, I mean, we need to look into. And I'm talking about all our youngsters being addicted to TV, adults being addicted to TV, and I just find it really sad, because when I was growing up, obviously we didn't have the internet, and we only had 4 channels in England. It was originally 3, then we had channel 4, and it was all about reading in my day. I used to read a lot of books, and I learnt a lot from reading, but nowadays it's all the internet and all the communications via the computer. I think it's taking a lot away from human beings, and it's stripping us away of our how we used to be before we had so much technology. Ancient tribes and traditions knew about the powers of human beings and our minds and how we can all connect together and make this a more wonderful place. I feel I'm actually changing. I'm becoming more spiritual, and I'm just becoming more aware that there's more to us than just what meets the eye. There's more to us than what we have been told as humans. And I think a lot of people who are in power are aware of this, and they're aware that if we all on a conscious level got together, and on a subconscious level we were all one consciousness, they know that we will be very, very powerful. I've heard about what's going on in America, i.e. the FEMA camps, and there's soon going to be martial law in America. I just want to talk about the state of the American government's finances at the moment. Now, they are in a lot of debt. Your finances in America are just becoming a joke. You can no longer pay your debts. You owe so much money around the world. You're going around causing problems around the world. So many wars that the Americans are starting, and it's just, I find it disgusting. What's going to happen is the money situation out there is going to get really bad, and it's going to give the American government the opportunity to enforce martial law on its own people. And I've seen videos of these camps. I've seen videos made by Alex Jones. I've seen the Jesse Ventura conspiracy videos. I've watched a lot of stuff online, and people are denying this is going to happen. The government are denying that they've got the FEMA camps, they've got the underground bases. America, I feel, are planning to do this. They know something is going to happen, because no way would a government spend so much money on building these camps and these underground bases if they weren't 100% sure that something was going to happen in the year 2012, 2013, whichever it may be. Also, these places that they're building are to protect themselves from natural disasters. They're very, very high-spec buildings. The Denver airport is a very strange building. If you want to go online and just check out Denver Airport murals, you'll see that the artwork itself within the airport is very strange. And when I saw some of the artwork and I investigated and researched it and looked at some of them closer, it actually feels like a human museum. You know, what humans used to be like, what happened here on Earth. There's a lot of Masonic signs in the place. There's even a mention of the New World Airport Commission, New World Order Airport Commission, which I find worrying, and I tried to find out who they were, and you can't. There's a lot of information online that is tampered with, and we are restricted to certain things we can find. If the Americans are planning to do what I think they may be planning to do, and what I've heard they're planning to do, and there's actual evidence that they're planning to do it, they've stopped hiding stuff now. It's all out in the open, and it's very, it's really frightening. I just want to know that us as people in this day and age, if we all on a spiritual level, we would not allow America to do this. We're very, very powerful human beings, and we can all work together. We can all share the same consciousness and the same mind, and we can help to stop things that are happening in the world. I wouldn't want to see this happening to my American brothers and sisters. I've seen some of the things that are going through the American Parliament at the moment, the American laws that they're passing, and it's quite frightening. If you go online and check that out, okay, you can see that for yourself. Some of the laws that they're passing at the moment, some of the, the Homeland Security have got a lot of things that they can do in America. They've got a lot of authority over people out there. There's also places called the fusion departments in America, where they come together and they merge all the information about the American citizens, and they can find out a lot about you in these places. And I'm sure we have got the British equivalent of the fusion centres here in England. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. We need to come together as human beings. People in America need to fight for their rights and stand up and stop being sheep. Turn your TVs off. Find out what's going on in your country, okay? Find out what your president is doing. Find out what laws they're passing. Go to group meetings. Get together and discuss things. Don't let this happen, yeah? Don't let it happen. Don't let them kill lots of human beings. They're also talking about culling the population of the world. I think that's already started. I think that's already in progress. All these viruses you hear about, people dying in lots of different countries, there's no cure. People are just being wiped out left, right and centre. There was the tsunamis, there's been earthquakes, and there's more to come. I feel it. I think there's going to be a lot of turmoil before things are straightened out. But it's going to take people like you and me, okay? And if you're watching this video, I just want you to know how powerful you are as a human being. Turn off your TVs, turn off the internet, stop watching rubbish, stop drinking so much alcohol, stop watching so much porn on the internet, stop playing so many violent games or the violent films. Rape and violence have now become an entertainment across the world, and it's got to stop. The sexualisation of our children at an early age, it's just so much pressure on our youth, and that's why they're growing up so fast. They're so confused, and I feel really sorry for the children now. So us as adults, we need to take charge. We need to show our children there is a spiritual nature to human beings. It's not just all about what they see of us every single day. Stop letting your children watch so many soaps. It's starting to make them believe that that is how life should be. I see youths on the street, I see youngsters here acting like they think they're in an EastEnders episode, and I find it really, really disturbing. Also, gun crime and knife crime in Britain is rising. Every week there is 1 or 2, sometimes 3 youngsters killed in this country. They're being stabbed, they're being shot. I mean, a friend of mine told me that somebody in North London not long ago was stabbed. I think it was a week or so ago. And the newspapers were there, the videos were there, the news was there, and it looked like they were celebrating. They were having a street party. That's how they were carrying on. But the thing is, somebody had died, somebody's child had been killed, and that's how we're carrying on, partying in the streets and just wanting to be on the TV, anything for fame, even if it's in the name of someone who's died. We all need to come together, and we all need to change. And even if you don't believe in prayer, even if you don't believe in God, a spirit, a spirituality, anything like that, even if you don't, believe in positive thought, okay? Let's change the words prayer, God, spirit. Let's just give them to you in a language you can understand and say, let's think positively. We can all meditate and just think of ourselves as spiritual human beings and come together in the world and help to change the world. And I'm hoping that's what we're going to do for the rest of this year and the run-up to 2012. And I hope that you're willing to fight for your rights as a human being. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you can also find spiritual peace within yourself. Like I said, turn off the TV, turn off the internet, look into things that are going on and start to read again. Pick up a book, encourage your children to read. When they say they're bored, give them a book that you read as a child that taught you so much. Pass it on. We need to pass on all of the wisdom that we've learnt. And I hope that this video is going to help some people out there. Okay, thanks for taking time to listen.